Hello everybody, and welcome to a very simple introductory tutorial to Starbound. This is for people who perhaps don't have a lot of experience with kind of sandbox games and such, because I realize that there is quite a bit of a learning curve to these games. So we're just going to start by selecting a single player, and I already have a character made that I've been playing with a little bit. So we're going to click create new character, and you got these 6 species to choose from. I kind of am fond of the Florins myself, and like they just have so many options here for randomizing your character and stuff. But we're just going to, that one looks good, and the name Baron is okay. Actually let's make it to Wolf Brother. And like there's even has personality and stuff for like how they stand, which is kind of funny. But that stance is okay for this. And you click OK, and then we're going to click on that character, and it'll bring us into a single player world. And as you can see here, you start with a quest asking us to, like, each of the races will have a slightly different wording here. Since I'm a Florin, or like the flower people, it's apparently Florins are pretty savage and like to kill things and such. So it's asking us to find the matter manipulator, and so here's the teleporter, here's your ship locker, and you just mouse over it and click the E button on your keyboard. Now let you interact with things that you can interact with. And so here are the things that are in our ship locker. And so this is what we want to definitely start off with, is the matter manipulator. Lets you interact with items and such. And so I'm going to hold down the shift button, and I'm going to click on it, and I'll move it up to the hotbar here. Each of these is like, you can easily switch between them by clicking the number keys on your desk, or on your keyboard. And so I'm also going to grab everything else here, because all of this is pretty useful. Alright, and then you can click E or exit to get out of it, and there we go, we got the finished the quest, and it gives us a new one. Time to search the planet for fuel. So this one requires us to go make a crafting table. And so to do that, well, we'll have to go down to the surface, which means we'll have to use the teleporter. Now you can either have your mouse over it and click the E button, or you could actually just click this button up in the corner here. But we'll just go like this. And here we are, down on the planet that we started over. And there are already and that's quite the start. Fortunately, we do start off with a weapon, and fortunately on your starter planet you shouldn't be too outclassed. It should be at your level. And as you can tell, they have a bit of impressive AI, and they drop something. Oh, it's a rickety hammer halter, which is a shield, it looks like. But my current weapon is two-handed, so I can't use it at the same time. Because you do have a right and left hand, so as you can see, like, there's the two hands there, 2 hands for that one, but it only shows 1 hand for that. So most things I've found, so I could use the shield and the flashlight together. You do that by using the mouse key. So I right clicked on that one and left clicked on this one, and left click brings up the shield, and well, you don't need to, the flashlight's always on. And also we start off with here is a plant that looks edible. So as you can see, it kind of it glows when you mouse over it. So if you press E, and we picked up some chilies and chili seeds. And thankfully, we start off with some trees here, and hopefully that guy doesn't attack us. Okay, good. And you'll want to use your matter manipulator on the very bottom of the tree. If you use it somewhere higher up, it will cut it off at that point, and so you won't get the entire tree. And so this is slowly chopping down the tree. And the tree will actually, we'll see in a moment, fall in the direction away from you. As you can see, there's some more monsters over there. And there's iron to our left, and also coal at our feet. Or like underground, those dark rocks down there. And we're just going to want a little bit more wood here. And then we'll create our crafting bench. Because many of the first couple things you need requires wood. So clicking I brings up your inventory, and you have the 2 slots here. The most building blocks and stuff go on this side, and most kind of usable items go here, although you can switch them between them and through up here as well. Now, to get your crafting menu up, you'll want to press C or press this button on the side. And this is the button for your inventory, and this is your basic crafting. Now it asks us to make the wooden crafting table, and putting the mouse over top shows that it requires 35 wood planks. We don't have wood planks, we have unrefined wood. We have 48 unrefined wood, but we can make unrefined wood by clicking on it and then clicking craft. And we'll want a bunch, and you can see at the bottom it's showing us how much we are crafting. I'm just going to craft it all, and then I'm going to create a crafting table. And it shows, oops, did I just create 2 somehow? I might have pressed the button twice. And these wood platforms are pretty useful too, because you can use them to help climb out of places. I really should have made a campfire too, but I don't have any more refined wood. So, but that's how you basically craft things. If you have the ingredients, it will be more bright. If you can't, then you don't have the materials, then it'll be faded. So yeah, there we go. Well done. We've created the crafting table, and now it's asking us to kill some monsters to get some meat and use a campfire to cook it. But first we need to get the crafting table down. Now you can either put items up into your hotbar and then use them, or you can just place them down straight from your inventory. So I did. Now if you mouse over it and click E again, this will give you a much larger selection of things to build. It shows you all the things that you could build normally without the crafting table, and plus more things. Like, well, we could build the bow without. And now, the good idea is to get cobblestone, which is just your simplest stone. And you'll actually find that in Starbound, you'll get many different colors and types and patterns of all of the basic blocks. Like you can get dirt blocks in the entire rainbow of colors, which is why you have such a large inventory space. But yeah, we'll need a fair bit of cobblestone to make some tools. And you just hold down with your matter manipulator or whatever other tool you have. And I'm just digging straight down at the moment, just so that I'll be able to demonstrate the wood platforms on the way back up. Let's see, we're at 27 cobblestone, and we'll do one more set here, and pull up. And as you can see, we can't jump out of here at the moment, so I'm going to press I, take the wood platforms and put them on my bar. place it on, or place it like beside a block, then you'll be okay. Oh, and we should go check out what those guys are protecting. So we got a hay bale here, and if you click the N button, it'll bring up this question mark cursor, and your character will tell you something about whatever you click on. So like this, you could make a big castle from big hay building block. That's kind of an interesting thing to say about hay bales. But dirt, dirty looking dirt. Background, nothing to see here, apparently. But there's this barrel, which as you see will highlight when we mouse over it, and so there's nothing in there. But it is a storage item. This doesn't highlight. This highlights, and we can sleep in it. Because there's many different types of beds and such that you can sleep on, and like this will slowly, very slowly heal you. As you can see, this is our health bar up here, and it just filled up, and then this is our energy bar, which is for more advanced in the game. And as you can tell, there's 2 doors here, and there's some indescribable horror inside. If we open the door, I've actually seen this kind of setup before. He will come at us, and I'm pretty sure attack us. Yeah, because you can see sometimes it will show what type of move they're going to try on you. So you can get a bit of warning that way. And as you can see, we've got a couple pixels. We can sleep in the hay bale, or we can see what's in the chest. Got some flares, which are nice. It's a glitch chest. And over here there's flowers which you can harvest for red petals, which you can eventually make into a dye. And I don't know what the dyes are used for. Anyways, that was a bit of digression. Okay, let's use the crafting table again, and we are going to make stone pickaxe. Let's see, how much does that take? 10 cobblestone, 20 wood planks, stone hoe, because I want to cover some farming, and also a stone axe, so I can show some of the difference. And we just barely have enough materials. Good. So we'll put those on our hot bar. Get those off again. These stim packs have varying abilities and stuff. Let's start with the farming since we're right here. So select the hoe, and then you click on the ground. And first click kind of removes the grass, and then the second click will till the ground, and voila. And then you just select the seeds that you have, and it will plant them. Now, they can't plant them too close together though. And this is one simple way to get food. Most of the plants require like a fair amount, a little bit of space. So just plant food. Just tore up my press Q, it will throw things out of your inventory. Just in case you ever want to do that. You can even do it from the inventory screen. Just hover over an item, and you have to hold it, and then you can press Q. And we tossed it out, yeah. Right. And so a pickaxe is very useful. It creates a much larger mining area. And if you want to mine out this background here, like you can see there's dirt behind us, you just right click as opposed to left click. So left click interacts with the foreground, and what did I say? Well, right click interacts with the background, left click interacts with the foreground. And so we just got a bunch of dirt and iron ore. And down here we have some coal, which you don't actually need for smelting or anything, but you do need for transportation. It's probably your first. Uh-oh, they were not nice. There are some nice or not aggressive monsters, and you can just like walk by them and everything, but others are not so pleasant. And you can see how much faster that went with the axe as compared with the matter manipulator. Holy moly, that's a big monster. I don't think I've ever seen a monster quite that big before, and we are not going to see what happens with that. Now if you want to do building, which we have enough blocks for now, like you have to build connected with something, and the normal thing that it wants to do is to build these kind of 4x4 or 2x2 large blocks. But if you press the shift key, you can place just single blocks. And as you can see, it's red because it won't let me place it there, because it needs to be next to something else. Either a background, so if you right click you can place it into the background, but then you can also place solid ones on it and then next to solid ones. And it's gotten really dark out, so we should place, oh, our torches are on our bar already, and we'll place one there and there and over here. So we haven't gotten any meat from the monsters that we've killed so far because it requires a bow, and to make a bow requires oh, away bird. Uh-oh. We're actually going to run away from this guy because he seems like he's going to hurt us. So we're going to teleport up to the ship, and voila, we are safe and not on the surface. As I was saying, to create a bow you need plant fiber, which you can get from some of the tree looking plants. Like there are other big tree like floral on the ground, but they will give you plant fiber instead. And in caves, the things that grow down from the ceilings will often give you plant fiber as well. And so just get some plant fiber and you'll be able to make a bow, which is very useful. And you can also use the plant fiber to make bandages to heal yourself, which is also very useful. Let's finish this up with quickly looking over some of the other things on the ship. So here we have a tech and 3D printer interface. So if in your travels you happen to find some tech, you can equip them from here. So you click on them and select them on here, and then they'll show up in your inventory screen in one of these slots. And then you have to select them in here to be able to use them. And this is where you equip your armor and such. So pants, chest, and head. You can get like a back item as well. And these ones are for like you can move your armor over to these ones with the eyeball. The ones that will have an impact on your defense and health and such are these ones. As you can see, this one gives me 5 health and 1 sun, and the sun is warmth. So because some planets will be very cold and you'll have to have either warm clothing or be close to a heat source. The best heat source that I know of is the campfire at the moment, although I'm sure there are other things. But now if you could put the item in this slot, it just gives the appearance that you're wearing it, but you don't actually get the benefits of wearing it. So like you can have like really strong armor on, but then alter your appearance with these ones if you want your character to look a certain way. And we might as well try this stim pack just to see what it does. Oh, so it gives us regeneration. The red pack gives us regeneration, and now I know. And 3D printer, I don't know if it's working yet. You're supposed to be able to scan items and then recreate them using pixels. They're the money in the game. They're the currency. And so you can also use it to buy things, and some crafting recipes require some pixels as well to create. I don't think it's fully working yet because I haven't been able to get it to work. But again, early beta. Also, you can place things in your ship and do whatever you want. And you can even alter the background and such using the matter manipulator. As you can see, you can get it out, and then you can replace it with one of your own backgrounds. You could even do farming up here actually as well, if you allow enough space for them to grow over top. I like to create a storage space so that I have a place to store items in your travels, because what would a spaceship be if you couldn't travel? So as you can see, the store is closed, but it highlights, so I click P and it opens. And here's our control panel and controls and our fuel. Now to fuel it up, we need coal. Well, coal is the best one for the moment. And so each coal gives us 2 fuel, and you can put it in the slot, and then you click fuel and it'll move this bar up. It's such a tiny amount it won't do anything. And then if you click on the seats or controls, it'll bring you to your navigation systems. And so right now we're on this Alpha Moatoron 937111 I or whatever. The biome is forest and the threat level is 1. Right next door we have a moon biome, threat level also 1. Now if you right click on your mouse, you'll zoom out 1, and that will be the solar system. And you can click on any of these and have a look at them. So I can't land on that one. Snow biome, forest, snow, and most of these will be threat levels 1 now. And as you get deeper into a planet, the threat level will increase as well. And so you can just zoom in and out using the right and left mouse buttons. Now if you right click one more time from this screen, from the solar system, it'll bring you out to the solar system, or not the solar system, the galaxy, I guess, or quadrant of the galaxy. And all of these different stars you can go to if you have enough fuel, and each one has its own solar system. And it's massive, just massive. And we're just in Alpha Sector right now, and as you progress in the game you can get access to Beta and 2 more sectors. What comes after Beta? Delta is the 4th one. I don't know what the 3rd one is at the moment. Anyways, and then so you can go around, travel, and like adventure and everything. But at some point you might want to make a home. So that's what these set home and go home buttons are, for you to easily create a base and then be able to find it again. So right now it's just, I guess it's selects your first planet as your home for the moment. But if we want this one to be our home, we just set that one as home. Oh, no, that red mark shows that that's where we are. So the green house shows the home. And that's where we're going to end this basic tutorial. If this helps you, leave a like. If not, don't. Hopefully it does. Remember, this is early beta, so if you're looking at this a couple months from now, lots of the information may not be as accurate as it should be. But most of this should probably stay the same. If you want to eat food, just select it and then left click with it and you'll eat. And then you won't starve to death. Hopefully this will help you survive and enjoy your gaming experience. Have a good one, everybody.